Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Talk that shit.
Talk that shit. Homie, talk that shit.
Okay, leading up, so that leads up to my next question. Carson versus everybody. That event, how do you think that whole event went? How do you think everybody did? And we don't have to go round for round, you know, but and overall, what do you think about the event and how all the Carson, the Lamo MCs did?
I think that it was a phenomenal event. I'm so proud of John Black because this was his first event, and it's not hard to do. I'm also the owner of West Coast Elite's Battle Rap League.
So that was my next question, but go ahead. Go ahead.
And so I have experience in that. And that was part of kind of issues that me and him had along the way because I wanted to help so bad. And he was like, just be an artist. Like, you got this. I got this. Like, I want you to focus, you know? So I'm so happy with what he did. You know, he did it right in Delamo, right in our hood, and at a new venue. It just opened up. It was a great space. Everything was ultra professional. He made a big stage energy event. The media was out there. It was great. You know, I honestly, but I can honestly say I wasn't there for all the battles because when I'm battling, it's hard for me to be a fan. I tried to sit through some of the battles, but all I could hear is my bars in my head. And it's just like, I'm just like a zombie, like ready to go. And I can't stand behind somebody like this. Y'all look crazy on cam. So I didn't see a lot of the battles. I heard Red Banks did her shit. It got turned into a 1 round. I guess she prepared for 3. I don't know, but I heard that
C3 wasn't.
I heard
C3 didn't. She got up on the stage and then it's like she only had 1 round. Banks had her 3.
That's what I heard. I'm not sure, but I heard that Red Banks did her shit in that battle, and that's phenomenal because C3 is one of the best in female battle rap. So I look very forward to seeing that battle. I heard that Red Banks might have edged that battle. I heard that I saw Primo battle. Primo called a 3-0. I actually thought that it was going to be completely different, you know, because he battled Ron Compton. Ron has been doing very well for the most part, and he normally seems like more of a challenge, but Primo was just a more prepared person in that battle and showed up and showed out. De Niro, I heard his material prior. He had great material, but I guess it wasn't delivering properly or being executed at its best. And the crowd went more with his opponent, which was Next. And then he had a slight situation where he kind of fell off the stage. And that was an embarrassing situation for someone to go through, especially still being new in the game and it being in your city, and this was a big moment for him. So I really look forward to seeing him bounce back from that and going hard because he was one of the rookies that had really been showing up and improving, and it was a big moment for him. And he's great. So I look forward to seeing what he does next. But anyway, Carson pretty much showed up and showed out for the most part, and we made it worth it. We made the event worth it. Oh, how can I forget Clutch versus Vici Gotti? The kid Clutch, the king in the battle rap, or in Delamo is concerned, you know, and he showed why he's a veteran and respected person on the West Coast. He showed up, he did his motherfucking thing, you know, win, lose, or draw, whatever people think, they'll see when the battle drops. But Clutch is one of those people, and he's the first person that got me to watch battle rap. So
Yeah, that was a dope match too.
yeah.
So about your battle, how do you think that played out, and like how you were saying about the way B Dot, Lux, Loso, the type of topics they touch on, it seems like you were touching on topics like that. You said something about you made some references to Chinese making gunpowder. It seems like he was doing a lot of educating as far as him and who he was, and teaching him who he was and the aspect and the viewpoint of a black woman, an educated black woman. Now, can you break down some of that stuff that was going on without letting too much out?
My content? Or just how I felt round for round? Everything. Okay, first and foremost, I have to say that Emerson Kennedy is a very respected artist. He has a phenomenal pen, and he normally comes with content, and he does not cuss in his rounds, usually, and he doesn't do gun bars, usually. So it was a perfect matchup for me to embody what I wanted to do. Because I have been doing a lot of one-round battles lately against just punchliners, so I've just been showing them I can do what you do. But this is when I did what I do and what I love and just let it go, to remind people of what I can do. And just to kind of see myself in a more focused realm, because I did a lot of last-minute battles recently too. And to see if I really wanted to keep doing it, if I could have the inspiration again. So I was able to nervously kind of write, pressured writing, which I haven't done in years since I first started. And I didn't even I feel like I could have did better. People were very impressed, but I feel like I could have done more. But I was running out of time. I had to stop it and just, finalize my rounds and memorize it and get out of there. But anyway, let's get to it. So round one, Emerson, I don't want to really tell everything he was talking about, but halfway through he went first. Halfway through his first round, I knew I won the entire battle. Because I didn't think he was going to beat my second, and halfway through his first, I knew I beat him in the first. So I was like geeking in my head, like, oh my God, I'm about to beat Emerson Kennedy. Oh, I'm like doing all that in my head before I even rapped. So by the time I rapped, I was so comfortable, it was just like all I have to do is not drop the ball and just get my round out. So I did that. I owned the space. It was my space. And not even the whole crowd was mine, but it was mine that night. And I talked to him. I'll give you a little bit of my content, not the bars, but the content. I talked to him. I first and foremost, I owned a situation that had just happened where I had an altercation with someone. And even though I did not lose the altercation, they had a dope picture of me out that looked really bad. So I knew that he would probably play on that. So I played on it first. I owned the situation. I played on it first out the gate. I talked about being a single mom. I talked about some of the struggles of that because he was raised by one. So I feel like you raised by one and you talk about that a lot in your battles, well, let's talk about that. So I talked to him about that. And my first round was more about sunning him, per se, since everybody said I was going to get 3-0. Everybody was scared for me. I would bring up that I was going to battle him, and people would get silent and be like, they were so scared for me. And I love that because those reactions made me be more of my better self. But, so I talked to him about that. I think it was in my first, I ended it up with talking about a little bit of knowledge, like you were saying. Should I elaborate on that?
Yeah, elaborate a little on you were saying how he was mixed and then
that's my second.
It was insane.
My second, I really dug into the fact that he talks about a lot of black power and telling black people what they should do, but he wasn't raised by a black person or comes from a black community. I kind of don't want to say too much, but I basically, my theme of my second round was who are you to talk to? So I broke down different aspects of him, of who are you to talk to. And then my third was kind of like my gamble round. I actually did gun bars in my third, and it was designed for the first half to be kind of like my healing round and my message, because I talked about narcissism, I talked about pharmaceuticals and illness, I talked about grief and feeling emo. Like I talked about all these things very briefly. I gave you theories, I gave you different stuff compacted in a very short period of time. I look forward to seeing who catches what or how they take that, but I did it in a form of battle rap to see how people consume it, just to kind of see how I want to move and evolve.
Now, I know you heard the sayings and the chants and 3-0, know you heard some of that. What are you feeling on when people get out the room and they already saying like you 3-0? He got on the Western Conference and say he got beat.
He said he got 3-0. He said he got beat. Yeah, he admitted it already. Everybody said I 3-0'd him. It was kind of an unreal feeling. Like everybody, even days after that, like, are you basking in your glory right now? Like, I didn't know how to feel, you know, because I didn't even expect it. I still felt like I had more, you know, and I had to stop writing, and it was enough. It seemed like it was more than enough.
Yeah. In some instances, the crowds would just say, "Leave him alone."
For
Like,
real?
you don't need. I'm just saying, in battles, you know how they be like, "You already did enough. You don't. You can
Yeah.
stop now." No, you didn't. You didn't need more. I guarantee you.
Wow.
And I say, one thing that I was in the room, Clutch and Geechee battled before y'all took some people away. After their battle was done, some people left, and I said they really missed the highlight of that night, because we was all in that room like,
A lot of people said that.
I was like, they really missed it, because that was dope. It was epic. It was more than dope. That shit was incredible. That was one of the best battles I've seen.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you killed that shit. I mean, he did good too. Like
And that's what makes it-
those
that's what
rounds
makes it
against
dope.
somebody else would have won, but it was just that he was on a higher level. But no, that's good.
I honestly think that he thought it was enough. I thought he knew me better. I think that's what it was. I thought he knew me better, and he would have like really like dug into me like as a person. But what he dug into was surface stuff. You know, that you just see people talk mess about, and that wasn't enough for me. That wasn't enough for me because I came to really dig into this individual and show how I can rap and go back and forth. And I beat him every round. It was just like, wow, this is happening. And I felt it. You know, it wasn't just like I'm thinking this or saying this. The room, it felt like the room was feeling it go that way. Like, it was like, what?
Rifleman Shot Me Films.